The Nobel laureate said it best. The best way to have a good idea is to have lots of ideas. So if you want to be deliberately more creative, take advantage of what nature has given you. Learn to suspend your judgment. Don't jump to conclusions too quickly, and learn to generate many ideas. Why is this important? Historically, hopefully I've made the case for how creativity has been part of our evolution. But that's historically. I would say today, creativity and creative problem solving has never been more important. The flake tool that I shared with you earlier lasted for how long? 1.4 million years. Today, manufactured products go through fundamental redesign every 5 to 10 years. In the area of technology, it's every 6 to 12 months. We can't afford to wait a million years for the next good idea. Right? We can't afford to wait for the creativity muse to give us the breakthrough. We have to find ways to be deliberately creative, to accelerate what nature and evolution has given us. A global study completed recently, in fact this year by Adobe, conducted around the world, 80% of those who were surveyed said that creativity is important to economic growth. When asked about their own creativity, 1 out of 4 surveyed, 1 out of 4 said that they were living up to their creative potential. When asked about their creativity experiences, especially their educational experiences, 59% said that schools stifled their creativity. And the US, because we like to lead the world, the number was higher. It was 62%. So what's happening? Here's one reason for why schools stifle creativity. This comes from Mark Runco, a creativity researcher. He says that most educational experiences or most educational efforts focus on convergent thinking. Remember divergent and convergent thinking? Finding the single right answer. Wouldn't it be nice if life was that simple? If every problem we came up to had only one single right answer? But it's not. And he says, therefore, these educational experiences may do very little, if anything, for creative potential. I would go a little further and suggest that in an era of standardization and accountability in schools, perhaps what we're teaching children to do is to be good conformists instead of teaching them how to be independent thinkers. Well, let's make this a little more personal. How about you and your creativity? Think about the degree to which you balance conformity and creativity in your own lives. Do you engage in flexible thinking? Do you engage in flexible behavior? Do you try new things? Are you open-minded? You may never, I hope, have to wrestle a tiger. But life is complex, and I am sure you will have to wrestle with tenacious problems. J.P. Guilford, one of the pioneers in the field of creativity, said, "To live is to have problems, and to solve problems is to grow creatively." Remember, evolution may not have made you particularly strong or particularly fast, but evolution has given you the gift of a creative mind. If you deliberately use it, if you deliberately develop it, I guarantee you, you will be more successful in dealing with life's complexities. Thank you.